It's very surprising we lost. We were all very disappointed.
FlyQuest, for the first time in LCS history, conquer their demons!
I think we understand them pretty well.
Just idiot.
And this time, we're gonna get our revenge.
I want to continue playing against the best teams in the world and the best players. Us exiting the tournament before we have reached what I believe is our potential will leave regrets.
Once we beat FlyQuest, then it's gonna prove that we can beat LCK at their bot lane.
I have a lot of faith in us to make top 8. I think we can for sure do it. I can achieve anything.
I know many NA fans are cheering for us, but we're gonna be the real last NA hope. Let's settle this once and for all.
Har du dansestyr her? La meg høre.
Du kan stay safe. Du kan stay safe.
Heavy is the crown.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final day of the Swiss stage. It is truly do or die. And we're starting with Weibo taking on DK. A bit of an appetizer for those here in the building that might be rooting for a G2 perhaps, or maybe we have some NA representatives. But this one might take things off a little bit. But it is an incredible appetizer because I don't think anyone knows what's going to happen between both of these teams.
I feel like that's the story for a lot of today in general, to be perfectly honest though. It feels like the perfect palette starter for today, and I am very excited to see these two teams face off because there has been a ton of scrapping.
The beat go crazy.
Back and forth on what picks they prioritize over the course of this as well, so I don't know what's going to come out onto the table today.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the talk about both of these teams in a lot of ways is meta read, and I think DK has been under the microscope a little bit when it comes to this. I don't think they've quite figured it out, and we're hoping that they find it because that has been the story for them all year. They brought out these Twisted Fate compositions, you know. I think everyone can remember that Showmaker has a skin on that champion. He's pretty good. They pull it out, they destroy Gen G, and then they forget that that composition ever exists for the next 6 months, you know? Like, these things have been infuriating for quite a while for this squad, but we know when they get it together, man, it looks good. It's like a symphony.
And that's why I want to see them go back towards what has been their style of, hey, let's go for some early game focus. They still want to scrap you at these early boy grubs, the Rift Heralds, but oftentimes they're putting themselves in positions where they've got a Smolder bot or a Ziggs or even the Smolder mid with an Orianna, and they just lack that firepower when they're coming into these early fights. So I immediately, as we come into draft, are keeping my eyes on how DK are piecing together their early game comps.
Yep, and miracles abound for both of these teams as well. Of course, Weibo almost achieving it last year, making it all the way to the grand final. Kingen, right there on your screen, performed the miracle the year prior, and he has been one of the talking points for DK. Hasn't quite reached that 2022 form just yet, but as we have a look at the draft, some bans coming in. I love the Skarner ban. I think getting rid of that, I think the Skarner meta we were seeing unfold yesterday was something that was getting towards problematic territory.
Yeah, it's very, very strong, especially into a lot of those dive compositions. Also interesting to see the Ashe ban, because this traditionally means you're trying to set up for something like a Kalista bot lane or something like that, or you want to try and get rid of what has been a good pick for Light in general domestically, but it still says to me that you're either looking at maybe an Orianna here, if the One ban comes through last, or a potential for an early Kalista to try and have that strong bot lane where you can fight toe-to-toe against Light and Crisp.
Yep, and I wonder whether DK were watching yesterday, because Xiaohu looked really good on the Orianna. Something that was sort of banned, and then that allowed things to look a little bit better, and then just came out with an incredible performance. So Xiao, I think that one needs to be addressed. The Yone still going to be banned away. Feels a little bit more like a Kingen ban, which is very, very strange. But Kalista going to be locked in first up. This is something that you were expecting, perhaps, but for me, I don't know. I feel like it's very, very dangerous to get what feels like a bit more of a niche pick here in your first round.
I think it's just to try and punish Light and Crisp. The Crisp hasn't been particularly strong in the laning phase, so having that opportunity to just try and fight Light and Crisp and take that against them, I think is something that could work out very well. Also, Weibo have kind of been playing a lot of these compositions that tend to jump in on top of you, like the Aries and having this kind of stuff, so an opportunity to go for a Kalista or an Ada can always allude to removing some of those dive potentials from the opposite side.
Yeah, but this could be Orianna Nocturne.
Yeah.
Orianna Nocturne's like pretty good, Dagda, I think.
It's not bad, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm a bit worried about that part of it.
I think if you go like Renata Maokai, I think you're on an okay spot. You're just like, hey, look, I'm not going to be able to do a huge amount when it comes to outpacing the Nocturne, but as we start to move into the later portion of the game, I just deny every sort of engage that you have, and then you can try and focus on the Nocturne. Also, if you try and jump onto, say, the Renata, it makes it very difficult for you to finish her off because you've always got that Kalista with the fake call.
Well, this LeBlanc is something that was chain banned against Showmaker, and there is that Renata Glass that you were talking about. Really interesting seeing Renata locked in for DK, because my body is telling me, oh man, comfort pick for the bottom lane, but that wasn't with Moham. That's not necessarily his style of play. This guy is more of the Rel guy, and we'll just have to see. Of course, Kellen was the Renata Glass player. Of course, Moham has played it before, and we'll see how him and Aiming are going to do with such a powerful early game bot duo.
I do feel really bad for Aiming though, because the LeBlanc is way more difficult to lock down with the Orianna Nocturne combo because she's so mobile.
Yep.
So it kind of just says, hey, Aiming, have this. You get to have fun
Try to deal
with
with
this
it.
combo, and I'll just see what I can do as I try and blast someone out of it on the back line. But Jax on the opposite side coming through for Breed. This is something that he's looked relatively decent on, and can just be that split push threat. We'll have to see what Kingen is going to try and respond with as they start to ban him out.
Well, it's not going to be the Cassante. That one, as you say, going to be taken off the board. We'll see where the bans do come through from DK, which direction they're heading towards. I think maybe something like an Ezreal just to remove some of Light's comfort picks does seem like a bit of an option, but we could look towards the support pool as well to make sure that this Renata is going to be working out, and that is where they're going to sit. The Rel already taken off. Crisp not going to be able to head towards that one.
Yeah, I still think the Ezreal ban is worth it here for Light. When you have a composition that Weibo are going for that wants to dive in, having some sort of AD carry that has backline threat with that ultimate, but also having his own safety just makes it very difficult to try and respond. Also opens up Crisp then to start roaming around the map and makes it a little bit more difficult for you to force some sort of 2v2 play. So
yeah.
I'm curious to see exactly what the plan is, because there is always an Ezreal lane swap or something along these lines that Weibo could try and operate on.
And so we'll just have to see. The Gragas ban, this is the pick that I really wanted to see out of Kingen today. And you and I were having a conversation about this before. This is one of Kingen's historically best champions. We saw Zeus go completely ballistic on this pick against the Jax. Something that he's always had in his back pocket and is now removed. So a different option into the Jax is going to have to be employed, and I think it's probably just going to be Rumble, isn't it? Like that's where my expectation is. He's not a bad Rumble player, but I don't know whether it's going to have the same impact as the Jolly Man on the top side. But now Light going to be locking in his an Ezreal and then saving the counter pick for Crisp seems like a decent idea to me.
Yeah, this would be spicy
Oh, that's
though.
a Caitlyn.
This is okay. So Light did play this domestically, and they were really, really strong with this. So this is exciting to see if you can now just outrange and outpoke your bottom side and just say, hey, we don't really care about this all-in engage. We're just going to instead look to take over the map with this Caitlyn. And I know you probably got your ear burned off you with Ox saying how much you wanted to see the Caitlyn and these type of mini carries going back into the meta for this pushing style.
Yes, it's mainly Ziggs when it comes to Ox. I don't really hear much more coming out of him, but that's Lee Sin for Lucid.
Okay.
This guy, and look, when you talk about especially Korean junglers, everyone's a Lee Sin main. So it doesn't really feel like it doesn't carry very much weight saying that he's a Lee Sin main, but this guy he's the real deal. Some of his best plays this season have been on this champion, and we've been following him throughout Challenger prior to this, and he's looked absolutely exceptional. We'll see what he can do, because it's all about getting some advantages in the early game, especially if that Renekton came through, but there's the Rumble. As we predicted before, something that Kingen has oftentimes gone back to, and Caitlyn Lux, this is a no-brainer, and outranging this bottom lane, it's gonna be easy now.
And that's the kind of worry that I have for DK here. Like, there's no real CC setup for their composition. Sure, you've got the equalizer, but who enables the equalizer in a lot of these fights? You're kind of hoping that Renata ult slows down a lot of Weibo's advancements to maybe try and set something up. It feels like you're playing pretty heavily for a pick with the Lee Sin and the LeBlanc, but that doesn't really fit into what Renata fully wants to do. So, the Kalista fully wants to do. So, I am curious as to how DK try and operate with this style, whereas when I look across a Weibo, it feels very easy to figure out how they want to play. Like, try and put a bunch of resources into this Caitlyn Lux on bot side, feed that pressure, but on the counterpoint, you'd usually want a nice jungler that can kind of facilitate a lot of that early pressure, like sit around that bottom side, but that's also not what Nocturne does. So I've got a couple of questions coming in.
Yeah, actually,
drafts.
it might be somewhere that Lucid can play around, right? Because Caitlyn Lux, if you've ever seen them before, they are often under the enemy turret, not their own turret, is kind of how that one goes. But coaches going to fist bump. This feels like DK have kind of decided to go with the game plan of Weibo in their first game yesterday, which didn't quite work out for them. All in on the early game, trying to get these big advantages early, get the game over and done with, and create that match point opportunity for yourself. I think certainly would be good for taking the pressure off, but can be a bit of a gamble if things go wrong. I mean, a Caitlyn Orianna certainly do provide a lot of insurance moving into the latter half of the game, but there is that trough you need to talk about, and I feel like I'm a bit of a broken record with. So much to go through here as we get into our very first game of the day. D+ taking on Weibo Gaming. This is for all of the marbles, actually all of them. Either you're on a plane home or you're on a plane to Paris after this best of 3. And DK really starting in a tough foot, I think. I think having the pressure to put on all of it early on is difficult to deal with, because if you can sit back and sort of absorb, it's less stressful, is the way I sort of think about it. So we'll see what they can make happen. And of course, there is a lot of comfort here for so many of these players.
Yeah, and I think that's where trying to lean into that comfort is going to work well for
Real
DK. For
AI.
Lucid, you have two options you can really play for. You can either try and play around this bottom side of the map and punish like Crisp as they're overextending, or you do a quick pit stop in towards Showmaker and say, hey, I want to burn summoner spells onto our Xiaohu, maybe we get a kill, but either way, I unlock Showmaker to start to play around this bottom side as well. And it becomes really difficult for Light and Crisp to play out through this Caitlyn Lux combo, especially as we were already saying, Nocturne is not a jungler that wants to sit in bot lane. He wants to farm. He wants to be able to spin his camps up as soon as they're available. But I don't think you really have an option here as Tarzan if you want to try and go for that.
Yep. And I love this, seeing Tarzan versus Lucid. It just feels like Lucid is trying to step into Tarzan's shoes of 2019, right? Like, Tarzan was an explosion when he came into the LCK alongside Griffin. It was sort of that time. D+ was another example of one of these teams that represented the new guard of the LCK. And Lucid, I think, is trying to do a very similar thing. We've had a lot of players, especially in the jungle role, like Peanut, like Canyon, that have been around for quite a long time, Owner included in that one. So you can go through the list. And Lucid really one of the bigger high points, I think, for a new player. See what he can do here up against one of the players that did manage to do it in the past.
It is funny when you see the amount of veterancy that he's going up against on Weibo's side, like world champion, multiple time MSI champion. Like, it's definitely a bit of a shock when you see so many of these members away from the teams that they kind of got their starts on. You think of like RNG for Xiaohu, FPX for Chris, but it's kind of more towards the end of their careers, it feels like this stage. So wanting to show the new upstarts kind of what they can do, but I mean, you definitely have a lot of veteran players on the opposite side for DK as well.
Oh, you really do. It's a
He
lot of
says this?
very, very new and some
Oh,
older
no,
ones. But
it's-
remember,
what do you mean
ladies
it's
and
not
gentlemen, log into your
resizable?
Riot account on lolesports.com and watch Worlds live to earn exclusive Worlds emotes, icons.
No, they don't have an option for...
capsules. Get all of that cool stuff. It's free. It's very cool. But this is Xiaohu's one.
As indie as it can get, I'm not even gonna lie.
The screen did tell me.
Oh, the screen told you. I mean, I was hoping that you were just going to look at me and not actually look at the screen, but you cheated. And I guess that's all right. We didn't tell you the rules before.
Right, Russians.
It's a tough one. All right, Showmaker and Xiaohu just trading farm here. You can see Xiaohu able to get the shove. That's something that Orianna is pretty good at. Getting the shove is a theme for this bottom lane as well. As we know, Moham now just holding down the fort as best he can. A little bit of a cheater recall coming in for aiming, getting those all-important shoes for the Kalista. She does very much like those, but going to miss out on a fair bit of farm here underneath the turret, and already one plate going down. Man, they really love their crockery, don't they? Caitlyn and Lux, very, very good at collecting it from enemy
Let me
turrets.
try this. Why
One of
is
the
it to
reasons
move
why we
right now?
thought
So
that
I'm
we'd see more of this
around
Caitlyn
back.
Lux was just because of the changes to the towers. The bot lane tower is so
Right.
weak at the moment. You can pick up a ton of these place knights and early, but this is sick pathing from Lucid. Tarzan moved down to cover the bot lane, but Lucid snuck around.
Yeah, and you can see Lucid actually knew because Tarzan just cleared out that ward, and now Moham going to be flashing forward. Everyone misses everything, but Lucid's still in position. Tarzan going to get down. The Tempest, the Q not going to connect, and it's Lucid that's caught on a trap. First blood, it's a disaster for D+. And it should be another one as the Lucid Singularity comes down. The double kill for the Caitlyn. And yeah, I don't need to talk talk about troughs anymore. I think that Light's going to be just okay.
It's 2 Qs missed for DK, but it's QQ for them as well. It's so sad to see them just completely whiff. And Weibo, a nice trap from Light. The turnaround as Tarzan was able to get into that bottom side. And now, as you say, 2 kills for Light to start things off.
Oh man, it feels like unforced error, but it also feels like they were just red. And Weibo knew exactly what they needed to do. Maybe D+ moving up a little bit early or something like that. I felt like the initial setup felt really cool. Just didn't quite work out, and this double miss, oh man.
It was a great sidestep from Crisp, and then this is unfortunate from Lucid, just not quite able to connect on towards Crisp. But I love the idea, right? Disrupt Light and Crisp before they can get that first reset off and really take over in the laning phase. But Tarzan in position, they couldn't quite get the kills off quick enough. And it means that 2 kills go over and all these plates. It's a 1.1k gold lead already for the King.
That is absolutely gigantic, because the thing that we talk about all the time is that Caitlyn, if you are just going even, you're still, even if you're ahead by getting a few of these extra plates, things like that, that Caitlyn tends to do, you still often feel a bit trapped when you're on those 2 items and things like that. You really want to get to 3 to really feel like a threat. Light not going to have that issue whatsoever. So this is going to be a very different style of game and something that D+ are going to have to try and play around. And the thing that's really, really difficult is now picking yourself up after things go wrong like this with this composition that wanted to flourish early.
And the thing is, you kind of missed that timing window now for Lucid where you could really affect the lane. We talked about the level 6 being hit for Tarzan. He would like to just continuously farm through. Well, he cleared all of his camps, got the play on bot side, reset it, has now farmed through his camps once again. So he's very quickly on his way towards that level 6. And for Lucid, you're kind of synced up with him on these plays as you move down towards the bottom side again. Tarzan is once more going to cover where Lucid is probably going to play as Light and Chris push in, just again diminishing the windows of attack that DK had.
Oh, you got Lucid coming back towards his bottom side. There's a great handshake. Crisp, I think, might have been dead if Lucid wasn't there, but he'll come over. He'll grab himself some gold and try to make up for the situation from earlier. Showmaker throwing down a Mimic Distortion on top of Xiaohu, but not really doing too much. He's going to have to exit stage left, as now Tarzan going to collect a Q from Lucid, spell shielded it nicely. He's not going to be able to fight him just yet. As we can see, some wards being cleared out. No Dragon's going to be taken just yet. First one going to be a Chemtech. Hopefully the next one's an Ocean, so we're saved from any Dragons that are going to bother us if they're assault.
Yeah, I think the fact that you've now got this kill on bot side helps that DK
I have no
possibly,
clue what to do.
They can start to move up, take some of these Void Grubs. The pressure that you were under if these Void Grubs start to go towards Caitlyn is absolutely absurd. So being able to at least diminish that thanks to the kill on bot, getting the quicker reset for Amy and Moham means they can move up top side. And I think you're in a relatively okay spot. I mean, obviously you still got that big Caitlyn in the bot lane, but at least she's not being snowballed completely out of control right now.
Yep, and we do have those grubs being started on full vision here of Weibo, but with the man advantage, it should be absolutely fine. Recall did come through from King, and he actually moved down towards that bottom side of the map, had just teleported top, but goes, buys some shoes, and heads down there to try and defend from this Caitlyn Lux.
He will need to equalize this wave immediately, though. I don't even know if he... Yes, he got into range for it, so this should deny Light being able to get any more of these plates, which is really what he was looking for on this cross-map trade. And now that you post 5 minutes, at least Amy and Moham can get some plates on the top end, but it's the next wave that's now going to be a bit of an issue where Light and Chris kind of need someone to push against them, because otherwise they will just take this turret so quickly.
Oh, absolutely. You can see Light already throwing a Peacemaker through these minions. That next wave is going to be over there extraordinarily soon. Lucid now moving in, now actually looking for Xiaohu here. Kingen in position. There's the flash into the kick with the paranoia to immediately answer. The chain's connected, but Xiaohu should be all right. Looks like Lucid will be able to get himself out of there as well with the backup plan that was Kingen. Breathe underneath this turret could be in some trouble as well, but they're running out of minions. And Moham tanks up the turret there just to make sure that aiming is going to be all right. Oh, man. It is DK pulling back to about a 500 gold deficit now. It was a whole lot worse. So that is good news, but it is still feeling like this could just tip one way or the other so incredibly quickly. And Lucid getting taken down to 200 health is certainly helping with that sentiment.
DK kind of needed something to land there, though. Not getting the kill onto Xiaohu means, look, bot again. Light is once more back on towards his turret. Breathe used the Grandmaster's Might just to keep himself tanky enough so he can stick around for this wave as well. And it means that DK haven't really found that footing. I'm actually surprised that Light is now resetting. Maybe they are just looking at further turret plates there. They may just send Light up towards this top half of the map and look to snowball this again even further for the Caitlyn.
Yeah, I think that it's a bit of a mulligan. I think that turret, anyone can sort of go over there and a stiff breeze should be able to take that one down. See Aiming and Moham turning back up towards that top, bottom side of the map as well. Collector is done, and I actually
Okay,
love this. This is my
let me-
favorite Caitlyn build because it feels the least bad on 2 items. You go Collector IE, you don't quite have the attack speed just yet, but your abilities do a heck of a lot of damage.
Also, just how hard you hit off of that one-item spike is
Oh, yeah.
absolutely absurd. So if Amy never gets caught, say, by a net or a trap or anything in between, it is lights out, especially if Chris plans a fight.
Lights out, I get it. That was a good one, Dagda.
Completely unintentional, but thanks for you've just thrown now
You're
entirely.
supposed to just pretend that you had that one
Oh.
planned from last week. Or something like that.
See, I'm not used to doing like casting with someone who calls me out for the random nonsense that I say. You know?
And neither am I, and I actually have to do it myself. I was doing it all yesterday, and it felt quite uncomfortable. So don't worry, I've got you back.
Way too nice to me.
Yeah, I know. Never wants to put me under the bus, but I grew up with Papa Smithy. You know, that's where I lived. Okay, that is going to be a big chain of damage. Crisp, not a lot of follow-up here. No one in paranoia range. I think Tarzan was actually pretty close. Moham's able to walk out this time around. Of course, level 1 paranoia doesn't really feel like you're coming in from that far away. Now Lucid spotted on a ward, but they know that it's there. Information understood. Looks like DK going to settle for some shellfish here. Crisp looking to try and slow them down. Tarzan might be able to come over for a little bit of a steal, but it is Lucid that's able to get it. After the Duskbringer does go down, as now Lucid wanted to safeguard over, and he was actually out of range. That was very, very weird and uncomfortable, but it's fine. Gets over towards the Krogs, and now this bottom lane, it should be just not long for the world. These minions might be dealt with, but I think Light, a couple of autos should be able to do it. Although, never mind. Gonna have to wait for the next wave.
Yeah, Showmaker was bluffing a roam down towards the bottom side, trying to see if he could just force Weibo off, but they kind of just called it, especially with Tarzan in the area. They were happy enough to go. And now, oh, here's the play though.
Yeah, teleports come in. It is the counter paranoia. It's a decent ulti from Aiming, but already out of there is Moham. Has to deal with it as Showmaker. He gets in. Xiaohu goes down incredibly low. Showmaker has the chains, and he connects it, and now Tarzan's just trying to get himself out of there. But I think he's going to be rendered down, and Aiming collects the kill. DK back on the board, and the bounce back is looking great.
Xiaohu TP'd in way too close to DK, and they punish accordingly. Light and Crisp had already gotten out. They burn
I'm
all
gonna
their
go to
summoners spells to do so,
see it,
but
but
Xiaohu
it's fine.
TP'd into the middle of everyone
Right.
and ends up going down and bringing Tarzan with them.
Beautifully done, and D+, they needed that. They now have a gold advantage, but Breed in this mid lane going to be grabbing some more plates. Let's have a look at this fight one more time. Tarzan immediately there, ready with the paranoia, but this teleport from Showmaker, just a whole lot better.
Great ward to get him in, and then Light even getting this cleanse means that he's able to be in a position to flash away, but Xiaohu TPing onto Wave, man, he didn't even get his ultimate off. He's just on full retreat the second he gets in here, and DK focus him down incredibly well, even putting the bailout on towards Aiming, so if a ton of burst came out of nowhere, he was never going to fall down.
I think Showmaker played that about as perfectly as you possibly could. This guy's LeBlanc has been, it was banned all playoffs, basically. He is an incredible threat on this champion. I think if you've been a fan of League of Legends since about 2020, you'll know this guy has been pretty synonymous with this champion, but Grub's going down, 5 of them picked up here by DK, and they might even be able to get the 6th as Kingan's rotating over. And Weibo not going to be able to get any of these, and now the 6 Grubs question is going to be coming in. I think DK taking the 6 is far better for denial, in my opinion. Caitlyn with Grubs, no. That is too much demolition.
Just a question of how well DK can use it though, because with Mountain Dragon now up, it feels like Weibo going to try and turn their attention towards that. At least Showmaker being able to push back Breathe a little bit in this bot side thanks to the range advantage should be okay to get bot side control, and maybe Showmaker can move into a position to threaten Light and Crisp on this mid wave.
Well, that Dragon not really being considered just yet. Right now, Tarzan with some camps still up and available. We'll be clearing those out before we do see anything. And that turret still on a sliver there towards the bottom side. Almost the only reason the DK have any sort of gold advantage right now is because
Okay, I can actually
that
queue in
standing
one
gold
after
has
another.
not been
That's actually
slurped
makes
up.
much more
And 30
sense.
seconds until that plate is going to go wanting as well. As now Lucid coming on over, looking to try and even out the Drake count. And even just one Mountain Drake could be pretty good here for these guys. As Showmaker, decent sidestep, but I think he's still going to get caught out, and that Wombo is going to hold him in position for easily long enough. Now Lucid, can he actually get in here and take this one? And he does so. Finishes the Dragon, so they get that as a consolation prize after losing their mid laner, and there's a Cloud Soul. You love to see it. Xiaohu going to Shockwave Kingan, but Kingan just going to walk it off.
I think it was this time last year you anointed me the Cloud Soul guy, so it's only fitting.
That's because you're with me. Everyone's the Cloud Soul guy. It's just how it goes. Please
I mean, nice.
feel free.
Nice job from Lucid though to sneak away the dragon. You can see that Chris was looking for his reset. Weibo weren't really in a position as Light was only coming back into the map, and now again, Lucid starting
Okay,
to
I'm kind of not in this game, I'm not gonna lie, boys.
Started off as a really nice play around bot side and being able to get a ton of these advantages. DK have actually played at the map state better around a lot of these
I kind of
objectives.
don't really feel
and also then found ways
this
to
game
punish
is for
Weibo
me.
overextending. So DK certainly making their way back into this game.
Yep, it's working out pretty nicely. And now I remember, you're exactly right. You brought the Cloud Souls.
Yeah.
I need to
You're
petition to cast with you every single time. It's for my mental state. It's very, very important that I get as many Cloud Souls as possible. Thank you, Dagda. You're the best. Okay, Showmaker now just clearing out this top wave. Should be able to get through that one pretty comfortably. But I think what's going to happen in the next 10 minutes will be really, really important for both of these teams. I think DK need to keep up the pressure as much as possible, and they need to be able to take some turrets. I think that Rift Herald is going to be really, really important.
Well, I think the fact that you add LeBlanc makes things a little bit easier to take them, because Xiaohu does not want to go up against Showmaker in the side lane. This LeBlanc, way more threatening. The ability to just chip away at turrets and that 6 Void Grub buff, even maybe looking at the picks in this jungle as well. So I think this is where Weibo are going to struggle. Light can't really get enough control over mid to threaten the mid lane turret, and DK are decent on sides, just with King and being able to clear out waves.
Let's just see. I want to know where Shelly is going to get parked to try and take some money from these structures. I think we're hopeful that it's going to be towards that mid lane, really open up the map, because it is very dangerous for Weibo to get wards onto the map. They have a Lux, and she just does not enter the jungle safely alone very much. Does throw out beams like this, as you can see. That works out, you know, try and find some catches, but you're not going to be very self-sufficient getting deep vision down. So holding on to that outer turret in mid lane really going to be helping Weibo out as far as holding on to any control of this map. It doesn't feel like a clunky composition from Weibo Gaming. You can understand how it all works together, but I feel like a lot of these lulls in the game are a little bit more difficult for them to deal with without some of these champions that are good at getting extra vision.
Yeah, I think the thing is though, Lucid's done a really good job of creating that lull. Like, this was a game that could have very quickly blown out of control, but he's actually brought it back under reins. And now, as you say, this lull does work out where DK just get to farm up, get this Kalista back into a space where she is relevant. And Lucid's been doing a really good job of, hey, there's a potential where Breeze could maybe play down towards King and all-in. All right, Lucid's just covering. They know Showmaker's never going to die to an all-in. He has Flash, he's a bloody LeBlanc, like, he's going to be fine. So it's more about playing around this top and AD carry, and he's doing a great job. And here comes your Rift Herald.
Yep, straight down into that mid lane, as well as now Lucid getting into the enemy jungle. They're not actually going to babysit Shelly here. She's a bit of a distraction as they look towards this top side. Xiaohu possibly overextended, perhaps, if they are looking for some sort of dive, but I think his turret is very healthy as well up there towards that top side of the map. So DK not going to be able to find too many advantages here, just a bit of damage out of the charge, and that only evens up the amount of damage done to these central structures.
I think it is basically a we'll buy it later plan, because if you look at Dragon setup, you really want Caitlyn to be in River beforehand. You want the Vision setup so Tarzan and Xiaohu can jump onto backline as they try and go through. But if you try and set up early in River as Weibo, well, then you just lose the mid lane tower, right? So I think even though it didn't quite get the mid lane structure for them, it still sets up really well for a minute's time when this Dragon spawns.
You can see Weibo actually with a lot of control of this top side river for now. Of course, Scuttle Vision going to be immovable, and D+ will understand what's going on. But now Xiaohu getting procced on here. Sigil of Malice working for Showmaker. Does have a lot of control in these side lanes. Of course, LeBlanc pretty good in the split push. LeBlanc's such a weird champion, because I feel like she's like a mage, but also an assassin, also a poke champion, also a split pusher. Depending on how you play it. Of course, Showmaker definitely more of that poke variety. Very good at getting in there, getting the distortions to work.
She's the early season Cassante.
Yeah,
we didn't quite get
like that,
to season 11 Power Spike yet.
And then there was Ornn, and then that was like every archetype
Yeah.
after that. And then Cassante came in and ruined everyone's fun. And Showmaker, like, it's topical because we're talking about this with Showmaker in the game, the man who basically defined being frustrated by Cassante. And he's not in this game, and it was banned by Weibo. He probably said thank you.
Yeah. He was very happy to see it. But
yeah, it's glorious.
I think the silent winner in this game has been Breeze. The moments where Kingen has been trying to roam around the map as Rumble to set up plays and trying to counteract Caitlyn has actually left Breeze in a side lane where he's just been able to farm up. You can see him nearly 800 gold ahead.
Yeah.
And I think he is kind of causing some issues for DK as they want to try and set up. But here's where we're talking about DK. looking at the Dragon, could potentially just turn towards the mid lane. Showmaker resetting though. I don't see any deep wards for to TP2 though.
Yeah, well, the equalizer going to be a huge deal here as in goes Lucid. Looks for that safeguard over. Still has the flash, though, and the Dragon Rage as they take control of this Dragon. A teleport coming in a little bit late once again from Xiaohu as the Drake is secured by DK. Now Xiaohu trying to speed himself up, get himself in here. But DK, I think they just want to back away from this one. Don't think you want to go for a 5v5 as you've already taken the objective. And Lucid just going for some cheeky steal. I don't know about that one. Feels a little greedy as the preemptive flash is gorgeous. The kick, too little, too late. And it's Chris that locks down the kill. A handshake still going to have to be flashed there as Moham gets himself out. And a slight overstay there from the young jungler from DK.
Yeah, didn't have any right going for that against the Nocturne. Could have gone down a bit faster, but Xiaohu's still holding on to that ultimate now. Gives a little bit of threat towards Weibo on a potential turret play as Breed's going to enter back into the spot side to try and get some pressure there. King off to the side.
Yeah, Kingen coming in. There's the equalizer to start things off. Not going to get a whole lot of value, but there is the Fate's Call. Xiaohu just burns down. The flamethrower of this Rumble is working until he's dead. And it's going to be Light that takes him down. That felt like a headshot. And that is going to be a 1-for-1 in the end.
The flash invested by Kingen to try and get the play, and Weibo able to get at least one back off of it. But I was kind of curious at the ult from Moham. Immediately saw Tarzan, and I think he kind of panicked, ended up sending in his direction rather than just trying to lock up multiple members of Weibo. But we'll see it here again, as it's a great handshake to start things off here as Kingen's coming in over the side. I think they expected Tarzan to have reset, but it's as you come through here, the follow-up from Moham, and then he sees Tarzan, immediately sends the ult that way, but it's spell shielded, so you don't get any real value out of it. And then it's Crisp who's able to get that CC into the trap, into the follow-up CC again. That ends up spelling disaster for Kingen.
And it could have been so much better as well if that Fate's Call gets the knock-up on top of the equalizer. Yeah. That is a lot of damage, but it was just a little bit later than that. So slight miscoordination from DK is aiming. Was trying to hit the Pierce onto the Baron, and Lucid going to come on over. They do have vision, as there is no teleport from Breathe, and he's going to have to walk all his way up. There's the final spark. Crisp knows exactly what's going on, but DK, they committed to this. Down to 50% is Lucid, though. It's starting to get dangerous. Paranoia up and available for Tarzan, and DK just moved the Jax over. They will stop on the Baron.
Yeah, I thought this was to alleviate pressure on Kingen so we could actually push it bot wave, but Kingen started to rotate up as well, so it looks like DK a little uncertain of how they want to approach the game, and now because they forced that Baron, it means that Weibo just get access to the mid lane turret and are even putting pressure on towards Showmaker on this top side as well.
Yep, Showmaker moving down. Lucid's going to be there though, hits the Q, but Xiaohu just dissonances his way out of there. So Weibo create that distance that they're looking for, and feels like a comp that really does just want to stand there and phalanx, right? Like you've got Caitlyn in the back as the artillery, Crisp there with some peeling potential, and then you throw an orb towards the alley-ooping Nocturne that goes in and destroys the backline alongside the Jax. You can understand how it's supposed to work, and right now with the amount of control that they have, with that mid-outer turret falling down, feels slow and steady will win the race here for Weibo if they can make things happen. DK, they have to be tricky with how they get these fights started. Play on flanks and utilize Showmaker getting around and deceiving everyone, much like the LeBlanc wants to do.
Yeah, and that's where it kind of starts with getting mid control to enable Showmaker. If you can get that push, oh, fantastic. We can get all that vision control on the top side to let Showmaker push through, but it's just been really difficult because this Caitlyn has been accelerated, and they keep moving Kingen in towards this mid to try and help out. You can see Lucid constantly playing around that as well, but until this mid lane structure goes down, it's a bit difficult for DK, but they might have found their window here with no TPs available for Weibo.
Yeah, final spark, not going to clear out the wave here as Tarzan soaks the Q. That is going to be enough for DK to take down the outer turret themselves. So 2 for 2 on that front. Bottom outer falling for Weibo, top outer falling for DK. This game very, very close. Under 2K, the gold advantage here at 23 minutes means little to write home about as Breathe. He's going to jump in. Kingen has Scrap Shield. He's going to be able to speed himself up, gets himself out of there. Scryer's Orb going to spot the rest of DK as they rotate their way around. And the battle for mid-wave is continuing.
We're going all out ARAM for this one, trying to get everyone involved, but it looks like DK, again, just kind of realizing, hey, we have the TPs available, so let's just move down in towards those side lanes and start to push out again. There is pressure on Showmaker, but it's very difficult to try and lock down this LeBlanc side, so I think you're all right as DK to get these resets in and look at Dragon.
Yeah, things are very, very dark indeed. And a lot of wards up here for Weibo, as you can see. So some homework, some clearing out, some chores to be done for D+. They look to go for a reset, get back in there, clear up this vision. So Showmaker still towards that top side. You've got Breathe there down towards the bottom lane. Teleports in hand for both of them, and 15 seconds on the second Cloud Drake of the game. Soul Point available for D+ as well. Pretty important that they can get over there, and you can see already bottom lane moving. Kingan's down towards that bottom lane, and a recalling Showmaker tells me that this is going to be the fight.
Especially when you look at the items that have just been picked up by DK. 2 items almost across the entire board. You even got the Warden's Mail picked up for aiming to be the half item, but also allow him more entrance into fights. He also has that flash. If he can avoid the shockwave, he has a better time trying to out-kite Tarzan. So DK definitely have a chance to fight, but it looks like they're instead going to try and trade it for positioning on Baron and try and clear out some of the vision that's there. Even Kingan teaming in, maybe they just try and start this.
Yeah, well, they are definitely starting it. It was on vision when they did start hitting the Baron, so Weibo going to have to rotate over. DK probably looking for a turn. You can see Showmaker, yeah, being frustrating, getting himself amongst it. Tarzan looks to come in, doesn't land the spell shield. But now DK, can you find the fight where you want it? Breathe looking for that flank angle. That's an interesting use of the Counter-Strike a little bit early, but now the Paranoia does come through. The Shockwave doesn't do anything at all. Tarzan is burning down. Lucid's still on the Baron. It goes down. There's the Smite Equalizer. Is gorgeous, and it melts the Nocturne. Breathe not going to be able to get anything done. The kickback onto Light, and into the backline goes Showmaker, but Light is still alive somehow. The Q misses as well. And DK, they have them on the wrong side of the map. The flash out from Showmaker perfectly timed. DK, you've got it. You've taken it. It's fine. You've got a pick as well. We don't need to fight more. These health bars are so low, but Weibo, they're still trying to move out. Another flash picked up here, and now Lucid, he's out of position, and Light grabs the headshot.
They get one back, but still, it's DK coming away with the Baron. DK played that so incredibly patient, with Showmaker just poking and prodding Weibo to the point they felt like they needed to pull the trigger, and the trigger did not go off well. That was the flash that we were talking about for this Kalista, crucial to avoiding that. And with that Warden's Mail, Tarzan's just not really a threat, so he has to run away. Baron goes down, and that equalizer to finish off the low health Nocturne was perfect from Kingan.
Oh, Lucid. If that net hadn't have come through, Light would have been very, very dead. That would have been a delivery perfectly over towards Showmaker, but he walks out with a sliver of health. Moham tanking that ace in the hole as well.
And now you're in a position as DK where you can just look to even funnel Showmaker more. You've got that 6 Void Grub buff. You have Baron. You have control of the map. When he's gone?
Yep, Showmaker in a lot of trouble here as the Paranoia does come down. Breathe is going to secure the kill, and that was just him and Crisp getting that work done. Light was there. He didn't really participate too much.
I'd like to formally apologize to LCK fans, 'cause he kind of got obliterated there. But a good read from Weibo to say, look, this is where Showmaker wants to be. They want to try and play through sides and burn all these structures. But DK still end up winning out because you've got push on bot, you got the shove in mid as well. You will answer with a tier 2 tower, but you're still at least getting that quicker take for Weibo plus the extra tower. And now the reset coming through that makes Weibo run very quickly away.
Yeah, being able to get that inner turret as well, I think really works out for Weibo. If it had been just the outer in trade for mid-inner and the outer on the bottom side of the map, then probably not worth. But as you can see, as far as the Rebel Baron power play is concerned, 700 means really very much when you start off with a 1500 gold advantage just naturally. So we're still with about 47 seconds to go, but this Baron is not going to be the biggest that we've ever discussed. Still, DK looking for some more options here. Inner turret towards the top side of the map might be an option. And Lucid lost so much of his health bar. Light is absolutely massive. 3 items already completed. Rapid Fire Cannon Collector, IE, feels really, really good, especially when this team composition is so incredibly squishy. There's no true tank here. Barely needs to build any of these armor penetration items as Moham has to ult just to play defensively here as Tarzan still looking for it. There's the kick out. Nice little knock up there, but the Paranoia was held on to. Gets the activation as now Moham is in so much trouble. There it is. No bailout for you, my friend, as now Kingan moving up. The equalizer placed beautifully, and Tarzan will be traded in an instant. Stunned up there, but you can see he's able to go into the stasis. The rest of DK, can you actually find a fight? Because Breathe says no. The Counter-Strike going to help lock down the kill onto the Rumble, and now Lucid is scattering. Trying to get over towards these Raptors. Even clears out the camp. Very nicely done on the exit. There's just going for the pick, and he'll find it.
Just leave it on me.
Down as well.
Just leave it on
playing off
me.
the fact that a couple of members of DK had reset, but not everyone. They get Moham.
Blame
but
it on the
extended fight because Moham had taken so
night.
long to die.
Blame it on me.
The rest of
Don't
D+
blame it
are actually
on
to get in
me.
position. You see it here. Tarzan
Are you
early with the spell shield means that it goes off, and then Moham I wasn't sure on the flash,
Oh,
but when you see how
okay.
many members of DK are starting to move into position, at least it buys that little bit more time before he fully goes down. And this equalizer from Kingen was
Jeg lurer på om du vil prøve ut
gorgeous.
online fishing.
Tarzan has no way
Eller hva
out
det jeg
apart
sendte,
from walking
webfishing.
across that red carpet. And even here, Kingen, the trap
Jeg
was
kjøper
a
det
little
også.
late from life,
Hvis du er
so
down,
he
jeg er
gets
down.
the flash away, and he
Jeg
will
kjøper det
fall,
akkurat nå.
but still Showmaker end up punishing Crisp as he goes for one more.
Yeah, and I just want to say, this is
Og hva heter
exactly what
Vibo
we were
Gaming
expecting out of
blir
this.
La meg se hva
It
det
is
skjer.
fighting for... I don't even know what I'm sure
Det er
they do,
likt. Det er likt as fuck man,
the
mellom
fights look
Veep
so
Gaming
good.
og
It is
DK.
just limit testing
Jeg vil at
after limit
Veep
testing
Gaming skal
between both
vinne.
of these teams, and this gold advantage has not changed one way or the other for the last 20 minutes, I think you could say. I think the beginning where we saw Weibo get those couple of kills was the largest gold lead that we've seen, which is just kind of nutty when the game has gone for about 30 minutes in. And now, Cloud Drake on the cards, traps set up.
Ja, det er likt. DK og Veep Gaming er dritlikt. Det er sånn veldig close.
Keegan has a good position here, though. I was going to say, is he can move into and kind of
Looking
break
at
this
our
fortress
shop.
that Weibo have set up. Even Showmaker just
What
trying to
me
poke
points
through,
are?
but needs to do so fairly quickly as okay.
Yeah, Moab
That
gonna get
point
the
shot.
Fate's call to make sure that
På
final...
Steam, bror.
Åh, det er en ting.
Rani? Når kjøpte jeg den? The fuck?
Du har ikke Steam Deck engang, bro? Har du?
Jeg har ikke Steam Deck, men du kan... Punch-up er ikke på Steam Deck. Nei, jeg mener... det er
Ja,
ikke
men
på Steam.
Elden Ring Rani er for Steam Deck.
Hva for Steam Deck?
Cinema Border, bro, that's just crazy.
Steams startup move. Hva for Steam... Bro, hvorfor har jeg den? Hvorfor har jeg Hades også?
Rip. Rip, man. Rip. Karen wastet pengene sine. Jeg elsker broren din eller noe sånt som at... Takk.
Hvor mye har du? 300k?
Hvor mye jeg har?
Ja.
Uh, 95k.
Bare?
Jeg vet. Det er det, altså.
Nei, jeg tuller. Jeg har 30k. Jeg kjøpte spillet. Hvor mye gigs er den? Install... Det er ikke en gig engang. The blood in my eyes and I can see I'm destined to be
I'm destined to be... Så jeg kjøper cinema. Det er egentlig det som er best verdt. Jeg bruker liksom Steam pointsene mine på badges og til dags fordi det gir meg leveler. Skal jeg ta public, eller skal jeg ta invite only?
Ja, ta public. La andre folk spille. Spør min andre game.
Om dette her liksom... Vi kan alltid refunde hvis vi spiller mindre enn 2 timer, så det går helt fint.
Jeg har ikke refunde.
Jeg kan logge inn på brukeren din og refunde for deg, men... Sånn... Abdi.
Shit, ja.
With your fishing rod, hold left click to charge and release the cast.
Eat up.
Press B to check how much bait you have. Sell plus bait.
Jeg falt ned nå.
Jeg fikk en plugel, mann. Ja, jeg falt ned selv, mann.
Jeg har jeg. Nei, jeg har jeg. Jeg fant en wall-i. Press E to interrupt.
Ok, jeg skjønner hvordan minigamen er. Jeg fant en toad, mann. Jeg levelet opp. Crazy.
Fish. Til for å levele opp. Kan man bare holde?
Ja, du bare holder, og så til du får til du får til du får den der du må smashe. Så må du smashe.
Ja, men jeg
Så du holder
holdt
hele
på
tiden.
smash-greia.
Nei, den må du smashe.
Men det fungerte.
Ok, da er det beginner-friendly. Noob-friendly, men... Catch and sell a fish to leave the tutorial. Abdi, selg en fisk. Selg fisken. Vi er i tutorial, bro. Jeg visste ikke det var mer. Jeg trodde dette her var hele spillet. Du kan hoppe med space. Ja, Abdi, kom. Du kan holde space 2 ganger, og du vil gjøre en sånn Mario-dive, mann.
Sell bait.
Ja, sell bait. Du må klikke E. Og så selg fisken din.
Ja, så.
Så etter at du har solgt fisken din, du kan gå liv for det.
Og eat to leave.
Er det her?
Ok.
Og se, det er en greie her. Raw print. Read quest board. Claim reward. Det er quest for å fange ting.
Spillet jeg trenger litt voice chat, altså.
Har de ikke?
Har de?
Settings. Jeg trenger voice chat, altså. Det hadde vært kult.
Akvarium.
Ja, men voice chat hadde vært crazy.
Into the thicket.
Abdi, du kan kjøpe ting her.
Hvorfor er jeg her, bror?
Hvis du går i den lille shacken. Unlocks the cricket beta. Increase rod power. Jeg kan oppgradere.
Who's this? Possum.
Er Er du i kjekken, Abdi?
Jeg kan kjøpe glasses, holy shit. Glasses. Ok, smarty pants. Boxing gloves, nei.
Hvor er du? Vent, Abdi, hvor er du?
Jeg er hvor det var.
I vending machine?
Jeg kjøper bait, bror.
Er du i hubben? Og du er i hubben, ok.
Men hvor er bait sånn? Dette her, altså. Bait.
Nei, bait er på venstre, sell plus bait, ser du? Altså, du kan kjøpe cricket license, så du kan...
Åh, den er uendelig.
Jeg har crickets nå, jeg kan ha crickets.
Catches.
Og du kan velge hvilken bait du vil ha. Du kan klikke B.
Lord.
Hvis du kan kjøpe cricket license, det blir huge. Det er det første du må gjøre, hvis du kan kjøpe cricket.
Jeg tror cricket var ikke det første, altså, men... Jeg hører på det. Åh, hvem faen kom ut?
Åh, du kan holde shift for å sprinte. Akvarium?
Aha, ja. Jeg er tilbake. Åh, shit.
Der.
Så hvordan har dagen din vært?
Veldig bra, veldig bra.
Det er godt å høre. Vil du fisker her en gang?
Jeg fant en large base eller noe sånt. Vent, mute. Åh, du kan sende messenger.
41 centimeter. Jeg går og explorer.
Åh, du kan høre meg når jeg snakker.
Åh,
Abdi, kom.
Abudo.
Abdi.
Nå skjønte jeg. Så du ser Nikita, du vet, de hvite linjene. Det er bare der du må smashe.
Ja, det er... Yes.
Og så reeler du inn. Jeg trodde det var sånn, hva heter igjen?
Du må smashe hele.
Hele veien.
Hvilken bait bruker du, Abdi? Hva faen, hvorfor får du så mye fisk?
Jeg bruker one fortsatt. Men jeg har crickets.
Ikke noe bait, mann. Det er crazy.
Vent, fikk de ikke noe?
Altså, jeg mener, ikke jeg bait. Jeg får ikke noe. Jeg får ikke catcha noe.
Har du baits på?
Å, der, ja. Jo, jeg har det. Jeg fikk en. Holy shit, 9 ganger. Den her blir huge, mann.
Hvordan bytter du bait?
B. Klikk på B.
Ok.
Jeg fikk en huge en, bro. Holy shit, se hvor stor den er, mann.
Du må vise meg, da.
98 centimeter. That's bigger than my dick, bro. Holy.
Wow.
Ja.
Hvorfor er det så mye Smash-greier?
Du fikk en stor en, helt sikkert, mann. Du fikk en stor.
A huge crab, brother. Huge crab. Hva faen er det der?
Jeg fikk en small cappy, mann. Cappy, my brother.
Åh,
Med en gang jeg reloader den inn også, men det er shit's crazy. Nei, men se hva jeg får nå. Hei, se på meg, bro. 54 centimeter. Bro, vi trenger gangen inn her, mann. Vi trenger Abdi, Wabi, Danish.
Meg igjen?
Ja, mann. Vi trenger deg igjen, bro.
Ok, så du må bevege på den litt. Tiny. Så kaster du den.
Jeg finner en annen spot, ass.
Vent, før du drar, la meg vise deg noe.
Ok.
Vent, så la meg reade det inn. Ikke det da. Er du klar?
Crazy. Vet du hvordan du forandrer på ansiktet ditt?
Nei.
Klikk tab, og så den midterste i customize.
Oh. Ja. Ja, yes sir, yes sir. Yes, jeg er på vei nå. Yes sir.
Se på deg. Sheesh, du går crazy, mann. Se på meg, mann. Uff.
Du må kjøpe. Jeg ble til en baddie, bror. Yes sir, 70 centimeter. La oss gå og finne et annet spot, altså. Det er fortsatt noe på baits inn. Det er dette. Og du kan kjøpe, du trenger ikke gå hele veien. Det der er quality of life, altså. Uncle Skate is there!
Uncle Skate, bro. Ja, Uncle Skate, bro. Vent, jeg glemte å kjøpe bait. Fuck, altså. Det er sånn speedrun stress, bro, å spamme dobbelt med space på. Ja, crickets koster penger, faktisk. Og refille. Du får competition med, brother. Brum!
Goldfish! Are you joining that?
Holy shit, det var nesten feila den. Optimism var jeg fant! Holy!
Nah.
All me, brother. All me, man. All me, jeg sender i screenshots. Holy fuck. Nah. Det er sånn, mens du kan skifte. Du kan liksom ta den, og så kan du skifte den også. Den går raskere. Når du drar den inn, og du holder skift, du drar den inn raskere.
Du må ha.
Bruker du creators, eller?
Yeah.
Ja, og du ser baiten din nederst i høyre hjørne. Hvor mye du har igjen.
Jeg vet det.
Merket det nå.
Han spiller her, nice. Den her er den etter, så jeg tror ikke det er den. Salmon, ok, not bad. Ranker og...
Goofy, ja.
Jeg vet ikke noen bait. Var det E, eller? Og det var B. Goofy, han.
Hva var det her, man?
Oh, new creature. Yo, går jeg riktig vei? Ah, Big Ocean. Big Ocean.
Fant du Big Ocean?
Jeg fant The Big Ocean. Nå må fiske her, bror. The Big Ocean. Ah, jeg må kjøpe bait. Jeg glemte.
Det er bait her borte. 20. Og jeg kan selge fiskene mine. En akvarium kan jeg putte mine fisker i.
Det var veldig nice bilder på.
Hell yeah, bro.
Ah,
Community recommendations er bonkers, man.
veldig relaxing. Hvis man kan kjøpe en boombox, og så bare legge den på siden, det skulle vært kult.
Skal vi gå i lounge og queue in rhythm som en activity? Så kan man queue en sanger.
Yeah.
Ok.
20 aktiviteter. Hvordan joiner man i bullshit?
Du klikker join. I lunsj, du hover over.
Kan du ta på Ladyfinger?
Ok. Lady Finger.
Hvor søker vi?
Av artist Ladyfinger, nei?
Ladyfingers fra Herb.
Den der, ja.
Ja, den. Hvorfor er jeg ikke med?
Du kan ta den litt opp.
Hvordan kan jeg ta lyden nå? Og der
Du ser det er en lydgreie. Yeah.
Dette her er veldig nødvendig for dette.
Klikk i home. Eller nei, ikke i home.
Jeg
du-
hører
du
den,
ser.
jeg hører den.
Ja. Ok, jeg har noe. Vent, jeg har noe for litt relaxing. Så. Gjør den.
Oh! What the fuck?
What the fuck? Tiny whale? No, that shit's crazy! You have the GG, my brother.
Har jeg faen
GG.
en shrimp? The fuck er det?
Ta screenshot, boy. La meg se hvor stor den er.
Big ass whale.
Ah. Fuck. Jeg beklager, Abdi, jeg tok på en radio. Что?
Oh, lobster.
Vi kan ta på hits. 60 to 90s hits. Chiboma!
Vi hører på samme shit, ikke sant?
Yeah, I have to do his dream. BRB 1 sec. Du kan finne sanger av hvis du...
Jeg fisker, ass.
Jeg er tilbake.
Vent, du viser meg
Vent opp på
sangen.
top hits.
Jeg trodde de skulle vise meg sangen.
Nei, det er bare radio, den bare cue random.
Ok.
Vent, har de Fedotovs her? De har Fedotovs! Jo, Abdi, la meg cue en chill-sang fra meg, mann.
Er det fra deg?
Ja.
Den her er en chill sang.
Crazy hvordan de har meg, men hvor er... Det er ikke alt, men hvor er albumet mitt?
La meg ta på en farlig. Jeg fant treasure? What the fuck?
Crazy. Ja, ok, de har ikke alle sangene mine engang. Ja, men som de har Lasse. Hva heter han? Yogiso? Slow Burners. Ja, det er ikke. I like den sangen. En tar de han karen. Got a swordfish.
Lobster. Her er det.
Hvor trash as distributors de bruker disse folkene, ass. Har de ikke 16 minus? African Love.
Må jeg skrive akkurat riktig sang med hele titelen?
Ja, det er ikke... Det er noen av... Ikke alle her Abdi. Liksom, dette er ikke Spotify, det er sin egen distribueringsgreie. Jeg tror det er... Jeg vet ikke hvilken de er fra, men... Så det er ikke sånn... Det er ikke alle sangene er det.
Det er litt dumt da. Ja, det er farlig igjen.
Ja, det er rettigheter. Du vet, liksom, du... Hvordan skal jeg si det? Du har ikke rettigheter til å... Du som en provider har ikke rettigheter til å spille de sangene. Du må skaffe deg rettighetene.
R&P.
Og bro, jeg er ute av bait, man. Jeg var ute av bait de siste sånn 3 hooksa, men jeg fant ingenting.
Okay.
Jeg er så fokusert på... Au! Jeg er så fokusert på musikken. Ok, jeg skal gå crazy. That shit was close, bro. Bra av det, jeg bare finner bra shit, man. Meanwhile, you, man.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
Okay. I get you, bro, I get you. Yo. Ok, har jeg noe mer igjen? Jeg har ikke noe mer igjen, altså. 5. Hvilken har du?
10.
Og du har også 5?
Ja,
Ok.
jeg trenger mer. Bait.
Jeg går og... Vet dere, jeg går og finner akvarium.
Jeg kan ikke selge min. Hva heter den? Er det missions? Hvorfor trenger du å finne akvarium?
Jeg tror jeg kan putte fisker inn i den. Jeg kan putte.
I stedet for å selge?
Jeg ser for å selge.
Jeg putter tiny whale der.
Det er akkurat det jeg trengte.
Tiny whale. Hvis vi finner farlige fisker, bare putte.
Hvordan ser min inventory ut der?
Hvordan er Fedotovs der?
Og det er distributeren min, de distributer til dette her også. De startet det recently, så de gamle albumene mine er ikke der, men de nye sangene er der siden. Jeg kan bare sette inn en fisk. Oh fuck. Jeg kan putte en tiny whale inn der. Hva heter han? Ori? Skal finne noen. Prøve å finne noen farlige innbynder. Nei, det er ikke han. Oh, har de bånd, actually?
De har sånn parkour-stil.
De har bånd. Holy shit, de har bånd. Det er kun hele navn.
Okay. Okay.
Det her er glasset, synes jeg.
Fedotovs?
Glasset.
Hva var... Sol.
Yogisol.
Fedotovs er det, bro. Jeg glemte. Du tok på din egen sang, så
Jeg tok på min egen sang, bro.
Jeg skal bare si, jeg gikk meg vill, altså jeg vet ikke hvor jeg er.
Det går fint, bro. Jeg tror jeg gikk meg vill, jeg også. RNP, who killed Ellie? Leech's license. Audition Road Power og greier. Selv shit.
Jeg har lyst til å gå tilbake og oppgradere min. Holy shit, jeg vet ikke.
I believe in you.
Jeg guess jeg må gå hele veien tilbake for å gå for den.
Jeg må bare selge alt, men jeg finner mer igjen. Jeg kan increase max bacon.
Jo, jeg fant. Haha!
Fikk du sånn explicit warning-greie på karen?
Oi. Vent, jeg tok feil sånn.
Hvor er du, Abdi?
Jeg fant det farligste.
Er du ved Lighthouse? Har du sett Lighthouse?
Og jeg gikk forbi Lighthouse.
Regner det hos deg?
Vent.
Om de regner det?
Trinkets and treasure hunting. Requires.
Regner det, Abdi? Jeg er rett ved siden av Lighthouse. Du kan? Hvor da? Hvor er det?
Oi, jeg vet ikke hvor jeg er. Men bare følg etter. Oi,
Er du ved Lighthouse?
Det er et hav hvor vi var.
Ja.
Du må gå bare mer venstre. Husker du hvordan vi fisket? Du må bare gå mer venstre. Hvordan sjekker jeg items?
Vent, Abdi, climba du en ladder?
Ja.
Ok, jeg gjorde det samme. Hvor er du nå?
Vent, la meg prøve å komme til. Hvordan sjekker jeg mine items igjen?
B? Eller fishing bait? Åja, tab også inventory.
Ok, la meg. Up to 10,000 winning?
Hvor er du, mann?
Hvor mye?
Genuine?
Ja, jeg fikk 10 bare. Ok. Når jeg kommer. Jeg er gambling! Vent, jeg må gå rundt. Ok, jeg skal prøve å finne det. Prøv å møte meg i, hva heter igjen? Husker du hvor vi fisket?
What the fuck? Hvor er jeg? Abdi, ser du hvor jeg er?
Hvordan kan jeg se hvor du er? Vent.
Er du ved siden av, eller på toppen av Lighthouset? Abdi?
Kom til Lighthousen, jeg er på vei til det.
Ok, fordi det regner på Lighthousen. Jeg kan komme dit. Skal jeg?
Ja, bare kom.
Ok.
Oi, det regner, jeg ser det nå. Vet du hvor jeg kan kjøpe en shovel?
Nei, jeg vet ikke hvor du kan kjøpe en shovel.
Fordi jeg har sånn...
Abdi, jeg ser deg, brother, wait.
Fordi jeg har en metal detector. Jeg kjøpte.
Hvor fant du metal detector?
Og der er det, Nikki da.
Jeg kommer, bro, jeg kommer! Bro, Mirad og Bavan misser ut, altså, han må be honest, man. Dette spillet er goated.
Det er tilbake. Hvor var du, bror? Hvor var du?
Jeg gikk A-crazy, man.
Ok.
A-crazy.
Speedrun strats. Det går raskt.
Det er sånn actual speedrun stress, man.
Jeg gikk med vilt.
Hello, Brynjan. Hva du gikk
Her
der?
er det. Her kan du gamble. Jeg fikk. Det koster mye da, så jeg mistet penger.
Den greia her?
Nei. Du kan vinne opp til...
Metal detector?
Jeg kjøpte den og scratch cards.
Web gambling, man.
50! Åh! Hvor mye koster den? Jeg glemte 25. Jeg fikk pengene mine tilbake. Pluss 10.
Koster hva da, bro?
25.
Bro, oppgrader baiten din, man. Jeg har 10 bait nå, man. Jeg kan store 10 bait.
Men glem 10 bait, bror.
Hva er det du åpner? Hva faen er den kista der?
Ja, det var den kista jeg fant. Ja, jeg fikk kass. Ok, 25 er ikke dårlig. Det var akkurat hvor mye jeg kjøpte den for 50. Det var 25 igjen, ok. Ok, yeah, I got drip.
Yeah, you got drip, bro. You got drip.
Petit de gamme.
Crazy drip, man. Vinner du faktisk på det? Er du profit?
Jeg er profit $10. Det er mindre enn en bait.
La meg litt til crickets, man. Det skal gå crazy, man.
Jeg vet ikke hvordan du finner... Åh, ok. Nå vet jeg hvordan du finner det. Jeg tror jeg vant 25. Jeg vant 10. Åh! Ok, jeg vet hvordan. Jeg fikk 60 fra den da. Ok, 35, 44, 29. Jeg fikk ingenting. Fikk ingenting. Nei, jeg fikk ikke noe der. $38. Kom ut. Ja. Nå, jeg fikk ingenting. Åh! Ja. Hva faen er det du?
Manta Ray, bro. The fuck? Ja, Abdi, du misser ut, bro. Min var du gambler på jeg gambler på fisker, bro. We are not the same, my brother.
Men har du drip?
Men har jeg drip? Bare vent, bro. Jeg skal skaffe meg drip. Ja, bro. Jeg elsker dette spillet her. Jeg oppgraderte rodden min slik at den smasher 3 om gangen og ikke 1 om gangen også. Det er crazy. Og så har jeg sånn 1% luck til å finne additional loot når jeg fisker. Jeg har oppgradert rodden min crazy, man.
Men har du drip?
Det er så bra laget spill, I'm gonna be honest.
Big fish. Så hvordan går det? Dripless boy.
Jeg chiller, hører på musikk.
Jeg ser hvor fin hun ser ut. Mens du ser ut som en gammel mann.
Bro, jeg heter Uncle Skate for en grunn, man. Octopus? Crazy.
Ingen eller nei, jeg trodde den var fra spillet.
At den sangen var fra spillet? Ja, det er veldig sånn background sound. Den er super meditative. Altså. Du vet Grimes? Vet du hvem Grimes er? Jeg vet hvordan du finner denne sangen her. Du vet Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Elon Musk har en barn som heter Baby X, ikke sant? Og hvem fikk han det sammen med? Sammen med Grimes. Det er singeren. Og hun har gitt ut en album, og i det albumet er det en av dem featured Peng. Hun heter Peng. Og hun har collaboratet på et annet nytt album, nyeste EP som kom ut dette året, med Bon. Og det er den artisten her, som du hører på akkurat nå. Så... det er basically stepsa jeg tok for å finne den. Hva synes du, Abdi? Så det er sånn small world, am I right?
Blir det natt snart?
Jeg vet ikke, ass.
Oyster? Jeg har ikke beat.
Ok, bait, jeg har 5 bait til, mann.
Ja, beat. Måtte bare bytte. Dogfish. Jeg tror forskjellige baits er bedre på forskjellige steder, altså.
Nei, cricket er... Hvis du klikker B, du kan se hva du får, hva de gir. Så crickets er straight up bedre enn worms. Du kan lese hva de har, hva de gjør. Fordi da er også sannsynlighet til å få sånn rare stuff.
Vet du hva det betyr ikke det?
Hva betyr det?
Gambles. Selge alt dette her. Kjøpe 5 så resten går inn alt på scratches oss. Ok, Nikita. Er du klar?
68!
Vi skal finne en big way.
Jeg klarte det!
La oss se hva du fikk. Ok.
Shining huge hammer and shark. You found a bonus coinback as well. Jeg fikk en bonus coinback. Må det være en coinback?
Come on, baby girl.
Nei, se på meg, mann. Jeg har en coinback, mann. Ser du coinbacken min?
Ok.
Vil du ha coinbacken? Hvordan gir jeg den til deg?
Nå må jeg gamble for det. jeg tror ikke det der var den beste måten å bruke pengene mine på. Du burde ikke med XP for å...
Hva sier jeg? Tok ikke med bil.
Ok. Jeg fikk 100 dollar, det var litt tid. Jeg payet for 4 scratch-karene allerede. Den her er 10 000 kroner. 50. Randomness på 200. Så tar vi 2. Jeg fikk ikke noe.
Du får tittel Gambling Addict, eller?
Jeg tror det er på tide å ta suicide, ass. Jeg fikk nok til å kjøpe mer. Kom inn. 10 000. 10 000. Oh, jeg fikk 10. Ok, jeg pleier bare selv. Jeg fikk 34.
Hvordan åpner du coinbagen, Abdi? Eller hvordan bruker du lucky-karten?
Du må trykke tab etterpå, den er der sikkert.
Ja, men. Abdi?
Den er gamle ferdig. Ja, ok, la meg se. Hva fikk du?
Hører du det der? Jeg mjauer.
Katten. Nice. Nå har du scratch card. Let's go!
Crazy, ass.
Yes, sir. Jeg er tilbake til hvor mye jeg hadde før. Hvor mye kan jeg upgrade til hva hit igjen?
Rodden?
Ja.
Det koster sånn 100 per upgrade, og så etter det sånn 350 eller noe sånt, så ja. Hvis du har sånn... Jeg vet ikke hvor mye jeg kommer sånn 1K, tror jeg. Og så upgrader det dritmye. Sånn da... Ikke wall. Alt er bortsett fra wallen. Jeg catcher. Wallen var i...
Men faktisk fisk og få pengene mine opp. For jeg starter ikke.
Etter at jeg er ferdig med disse 3 baitsa, jeg skal gå og buy igjen.
For ikke gamble.
Jeg lærte fra deg, altså ikke gamble.
Shit, jeg holdt på å ta for nesten. Hehe, big fish.
Du fikk den da.
Åh, jeg skal kjøpe en shovel også. Men finne hvor jeg kan kjøpe en shovel. Først kjøpe shovel, og så kan jeg starte å se på å upgrade roden min. Skal du dra tilbake?
Jeg vet ikke når er det du vil dra tilbake. For jeg kan fortsatt fiske litt mer.
Jeg skal dra
Skulle bare hente bait.
Hva heter jeg? At jeg er ferdig med bait, så.
Jeg drar tilbake når du er ferdig. Så jeg tar litt bait. Jeg er bare sånn chill fisker.
Sangen her gir meg sånn Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider vibes? For meg den er mer sånn. Det føles at jeg er inne i hjernen til en person.
Åh, fuck. Jeg feilet, bror. Holy shit. Hvorfor var det 15 av hele pakka?
Ja, du kan oppgradere rodden din, mann. Slik at i stedet for å ta 1 omgangen, du tar 3 omgangen.
Holy shit.
Smasher med 3.
Skal vi ta på en sånn? Okay, upgrade the rod unit.
Er du ferdig?
Addictions. Upgrade the rod.
Vent, Abdi. La meg komme med deg, mann.
Required experience strata. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Kan bruke soppen. Du kan bruke soppen av de, sjekk dette. Er du klar?
Hvilken sopp?
Her.
Okay.
Og så se i den retningen her.
Wow, jeg falt.
Du må velge retning hvilken du hopper i. Ser du meg?
Bakover.
Ok.
Ok.
Yeah, good job, bro.
Men hvor er...
Vi er rett her borte. Her er huset.
Det var så nærme. Hvorfor trodde jeg det var langt? Jeg har achievements også, jeg glemte. Ok. Jeg er fattig fortsatt da, men... Lore? Er det sånn... Hvordan fungerer det?
Rod power, rod speed var det jeg gjorde. Og så tok jeg tackle box upgrade på boksen. Upgrades, ja, rod power. Og så ta tackle box upgrade. Du får, ja, og så tackle box, du får mer bait. Det er verdt det.
Challenging lore.
Lures. Det er lures, man.
Det er lore.
Lures, man. Jeg vet da faen, man. Jeg tok den som er patient fordi jeg er AFK. Så den gjør sånn at hvis du catcher, så kan du jo klikke på den også. Pops up up here during the fishing minigame.
Catches waits for year input before beginning to read. Pop-ups appear during the fishing game. Making them gives
When
cash
plays will
flow.
slowly fish up fish for you. Jeg kjøper en fishing buddy.
Kan man bruke flere samtidig? Ja, du kan.
Camp tier. Pay towards increasing your camp tier, unlocking additional bait, lures, items, process, and cosmetics in the shop. Og sånn, ja.
Jeg har ikke nok penger til å kjøpe bait. Å jo, ja. Sånn.
Bare ta en normal bait.
Hvorfor er det ikke morsom her? Jeg skulle lete etter shovel også, vent.
Hvor er du opp til?
Jeg gikk tilbake til fishing i stedet. Jeg bare selger klær.
Og ikke glem questboarden. Jeg fikk masse shit på questboarden min.
Ja. Hva heter igjen? Er det inni her, eller det der akvariumet? Snakkes da. Eller kom, hvor er du?
Er du? Jeg kommer nå. Hvor er du?
Jeg tok den blå om.
Der, ja.
Jeg skal ta den her også. Jeg skal se hvor den tar. Den tok meg inn i vann. Humble beginnings. Humble beginnings.
Humble beginnings, ass.
Jeg er en gambling addict. Men nå I'm back on my grind. What the fuck is that?
Her er en fishing buddy, man. Når han fisker automatisk for meg, man.
Hvor mye kostet det?
300.
Gatekeeper, altså, hvorfor fortalte du ikke meg?
Jeg fant ut da vi fant ut den.
Se på gatekeeperen. Nice insect. Mila, da, det må joine den her også. Huawei spesielt, altså.
Jeg må relaxe, man.
Se på den Majestic. Det er ikke noe Majestic. Det er...
100 foot, man. Han noterte ikke joina the game. Skal vi si hei til han? Hello. Se, han er så snill. We are on the dock.
Invite ham.
Jeg vet ikke, men de som vet.
Invite ham.
Ja, hva mener du invite han?
For da kommer hit og fisker med oss.
Ja, han joiner automatisk.
Jeg vet han er i verden, men han vet ikke hvor vi er. Skjønner du?
Ja, ok, jeg skjønte det. Oi, jeg ser han, man. Han ser oss, tror jeg.
Kommer.
Ja, men. How are you?
Vi fikk en venn.
Vi fikk en van, bro. Han er on the grind med oss, man.
Så big fish.
I am well. How about you? I'm super cozy, right? I'm doing great. Skal vi spørre om han spiller League? Do you play League of Legends?
League of Legends. Lost Vegas.
Nah, I don't play mobile games. Good for you. XD was gifted from friends, so I play it right now, haha. Do you know you can gamble in this game? Gamble? You can buy... Yeah, I lost all my... Arts, oh. Ska vi visa henne? I don't know. Ska vi visa henne, gutta?
Yeah.
Okej. Si til han at du skal vise. Cool, Carmen. By the way, why Russian cookie?
Russian cookie iced tea. Som jag tänker på det. Hvorfor er vi matbrød?
Hun er litt sånn... Er det litt sånn what? Sad story.
Spør om noen er til personen også da.
Okay, what about...
Ja.
I'm just from North Russia, but I'm Asian XD.
Skal gjøre at jeg kan bli ærlig.
Ja, man. Can't see who. We are fucked, bro. We have lost him, bro. Kan opp this crash? Nei! No! Hva har du gjort med han? Du er dårlig influens samtidig. Du er dårlig influens. Oh my god.
Han vant.
Han vant. How much? Wow, fuck, har jeg bedre RNG enn deg, bro? You can buy 4 more. You're right. One sec. Nah, actual Dolly influence.
Stop. Nej, jag älskar sådär.
Tapped. Zero TOT. Next one.
Skalkingen, han allerede tapt for mye.
Zero, I'm jinxed. Last. Han tror det er last. Skal gjøre det mer, mann.
Fikk ikke noe. Jeg gikk for kjøp. Han har kjøpt et bit, så han er bedre med. Eller han selger for kjøp.
Ok, la meg kjøpe en scratch card. Oh my god, han kjøper faktisk en scratch card. He asks if you watch anime. We can found after food. I'm eating right now, XD.
Freaking we can found after food.
Love movies, anime too. Okay, I'll do hook him in, bro. Du har hooka han in, reel him in, man. What is anime? Nah. Hvordan skal jeg si til den?
Ikke beit meg ut, bror. Nah, El Mansas.
Beiter deg ut, mann. Actually, I'm artist and drawing in anime style XD. Ja, vi fikk en artist, bro. Vi har en artist, Abdi!
Yeah.
Men,
Du er en artist også.
Wow. How can you draw? How can you draw?
Okay.
But I'm reading manga. Rest in peace. I'm about to get fucking copyrighted på streamen min. Altså, det er det der, man.
Du streamer.
Ja, man.
Okay, jeg ser. Rip.
Bro, det er 1-1 mellom DK og Beat Gaming. Det er kinda crazy, altså. Jeg håper Beat Gaming vinner. Karl leser en doji. If you got it. If you got it, bro. If you got it, bro. Karl liker doji. Ikke sånn, det er en hentai-artist, bro. Det er en hentai-artist. Vent, jeg må spørre han, bro. Jeg må spørre. Oh my god, come on, bro. Are you one of those hentai artists? XD. We figured him out, gutta. We figured him out. Karna horny on main. Jeg er depressed on main, man, så det går helt fint, man. Jeg lager suicide music. Yes, guess not much popular. How well can you draw feet? Du bare spør en hentai-artist om det alltid, man. Yeah, XD! Du vet, Abdi, en ting mellom artister, ikke sant? Du vet om han er en hentai-artist basert på hvor bra han klarer å tegne føtter. Stol på meg, mann. Like, you always know, man. Du ser på hvordan karen tegner føtter, du vet om han er hentai-artist eller ikke. Da sier jeg på... Skal jeg spørre han om socialen hans?
Spør om Discord.
Do you use social media to post art question? More drawing for VTuber things. Oh. Hvordan sier jeg det? Yeah, in Twitter I have a page. May I ask for username? I'm curious. At the same in here. La meg sjekke uten til karen. Nekrotenshi. Karen har en Pixu også, det er shitspill. 6K følger da! Karen er famous, bro. Vi chatter med P. Diddy, man.
6K?
6K, man! Han er en actual hentai-artist, bro. Holy. N-I-C. Jeg vet ikke om jeg vil følge en hentai-artist, altså. I mean, I kind of get his style, though, I ain't gonna lie. For now, someday I'll be more popular. Dude, you're like... super celeb.
Ask for a pitch on this. Ah, bro. Vi fant en favorittband.
Yes.
Who made AI?
Many artists or guys who made AI more popular. Vent, la meg... You know what? Jeg skal si til han. Necro. Hit him up with that, bro!
Han sa favorittpersonen sin, bror.
Uff, ah.
Han kan prøve seg selv, ikke?
Ah, ok. Jeg er Pepega. Yeah, you're right.
Faen, sang tok jeg på.
But it's motivation too? Yeah.
Den ble ferdig, ja.
You're happy. As fuel to be motivated. As long as you totally right, bro. Has played a lot of Apex. Yeah, man, Tarkov, man. Han är first person shooter fan, man. Goated. Goated awkward, man. Holy moly. Han har hållit på länge, alltså. Iden. Sure, lite. No, fuck. I will. Wait, I kill Cookie for fun most of the time in Tarkov. Kan är från Ryssland och sådana där. You guys really love each other. Jag vet inte vad ska vi reagera efter. I think. Yeah, I love Mike.
Yes.
Yeah.
Varmt ska vi snacka om.
Er conversation så vanskelig? Hva er det jeg hører på nå? Hva er det musikken? Den banger, man. Litt ned, jeg vil ikke bli... Jeg tror allerede er copyrightet, men jeg vil ikke bli copyrightet mer. So hold... Dusperano Mage! Ain't no fucking way, my brother.
Nei, han er en helt artist. Hvis han er ikke over 18, det der er bare hans feil, altså. Level up, da.
Bro, om jeg hadde stilt meg spørsmål om hvor gammel jeg hadde sagt bro, jeg er 25, man. Wow. I think he What about you guys? 24. I'm older woman. Det er en woman! Jævlig. Han? Babushka.
Babushka grandma.
Ja. Men virkelig? La meg se på artstylen igjen. Fuck, jeg closa det. Hva var username igjen? Neck attention. Sånn vanligvis, det er sånn kvinner har en sånn en spesifikk type artstyle. Actually, no, I kind of see it nå som hun pointer det ut. Jeg kind of ser det.
Shark.
I'm KSI. Hva faen skal det bety, man?
Jeg er KSI, bror.
Necro har ikke hooka noe som helst bra.
Bare snakke med oss.
Jeg vet. Jeg er så interessante. Bedre enn å fiske med. From the screen to the... Here it goes.
From the screen to the ring, to the pen, to the king. That's my crown, that's my bling. All this drama.
Oh! A new member. Hello! New people, man. I need to go right now. Have a good day. Bye bye. Hva heter dette spillet her? Webfishing?
Dette spillet? Jeg vet ikke. Hvorfor? Du kan, det hender. Jeg henter de to andre.
Jeg adder ikke, jeg bare skriver i chatten. How I add. Add to what?
Er det to folk, eller er det en person?
I add you on Steam. En person. Hva er 3, 4, 7, 5, 4, 4, 2, 4, 7? Er det Steam-koden av Karen?
Jeg tror det.
Ja. Jeg kan bare klikke på Steam-account. Jeg har en Steam-account.
Jeg vet det.
Ja. Uff. Jeg tror ikke hun vet hvor gambling dere er, man. La oss gå og finne henne. Ok. We will try to find you.
Jeg går og kjøper ting.
Jeg tror jeg fant henne, men hun jetta hele andre veien, mann. Ja, jeg ser hun. Need to. Fair enough. Jeg liker måten Karl skriver på min mann Patrick. Vi ble venner. Vi ble venner. Paul.
Skjer, se på meg.
Ja, hva da? Hva sa du?
Se på meg.
Oh shit! Sup. Jeg bare så om hun adda meg eller ikke. Uff. Crazy eyes, man. Increased road catch chance.
Fant du Jello?
Har du kjøpt buddyen? Har du kjøpt fishing buddyen?
Ja.
Ok. Jeg skal upgrade min camp tier. Nede det skjegget sin.
Hvor er det skjegg?
Jeg vet ikke, ass. Ambiance, I have no clue.
Hva har jeg fant da?
Nei, jeg har ikke. Ok, jeg kommer til dere. Bare si
Vi er
ifra hvor
ikke
dere er.
ending dokken.
Nice. Det var crazy at vi fant en hentai-artist, ass. Det er som en unicorn. Det føles, for meg det føles ut at jeg finner en unicorn, ikke sant? Men liksom, du ser dem så ofte på nettet, men det, jeg vet ikke, ass. I don't know, man.
New friend.
Spør om karen her lager hentai. So how are? Ja, so how are, bro? Bro, karen satt seg ned til meg, man. Dude. Han er en dude, man. I mean... Could be better. Oh, karen... Ok, vi fikk en henteartist. Nå karen her er depressed. Han lager helt sikkert breakcore. Han lager helt sikkert...
Vi gikk fra Nikita til Nefeo.
Ja. She left me, guys. With my best friend. Slept with my best friend. Oh. What happened? Can't access Discord for several days because of my work. Because of it, my work kinda halted.
What kind of work?
Oh damn. Is it like ban question? Oh.
That mother.
How did that happen? Jeg skulle si distribuerte han childporn. Were you toxic?
Oljeaktiviteter.
Du livet activity? Og du gikk i K-pop, det er derfor? What the fuck var det? Sorry. Toxic? Like saying mean things to people on Discord. The reason... I don't know.
Holy shit.
That sucks, but what kind of work do you do? Oh bro, Abdi, du kan zoome ut dritmye, egentlig. Helping Minecraft server with map imports and all that. Ah. Så det er helt sikkert sånn der Ja, det er helt sikkert bare sånn protocol-band, fordi de hadde sånn suspicious activity på hvordan han porta den. Det er sånn, jeg har hatt nettverk, og bro, halvparten av folka som er i den nettverkskurset, de er sånn, de kan veldig mye om sånn, de kan veldig mye om nettverk på grunn av Minecraft. For liksom, du må sette opp server og hele pakka. Dette her er ikke Milad, ass.
Hva skjer?
Hva skjer?
Shmail. Er du hjemme?
Shmail.
Hæ?
Er du hjemme?
Ja,
Ok.
jeg var på Discord fordi... Hvorfor ikke? Så jeg så dere to henge her, så jeg måtte bare si hei. Ha det.
Ja, det... Så la oss move on til en annen topic.
Vent.
Sage. Eller hva vil du si?
Bra, det finnes
Hva kind of Minecraft-server? Ok, Karen
Fordi du må
ble interessert i Minecraft, man.
Du må snakke om hva han er interessert i, skjønner du, for å holde.
Frost Hex, man.
Jeg vet ikke hva det er, bror. Jeg spør hva
Iceboat.
det er Iceboat, man.
It's Frost Hex.
Frost.
Fuck, bro. Jeg trenger... Vet du hva jeg trenger? Jeg må bytte lure. Bare luren, man. Jeg må bytte til en patient lure, man. Frostex Minecraft server.
Og det er Minecraft.
Different Iceboat racing track. Og det er sånn Iceboat racing. Han har sånn 40 players.
Iceboat racing tracks and something, so.
Bro, det er crazy, ass. Du møter folk med ulike livsperspektiver her, ass. En annen kan bare hente her til han karen her, en Minecraft-server. Like... Dette spillet her, ok? Gi meg sånn life lessons, man. Ja, no bait, fuck. I've only played survival and skyblock. Fair enough. I used to play them too. Vet du hva? Du må si. How long have you been playing Minecraft? Ser du? I don't know, for 10 years at least. Bro, that's me in League, bro. Fuck. Bluefish spiller vekk fra. Jeg har også spilt Minecraft for 10 år, man. But he doesn't need to know that. Karen fant ut jeg var League gamer, han jetta fra meg, of course. Ok, vet du hva?